Well, good evening, YouTube.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I'm a couple minutes early. I accidentally hit the button to go live. But
We got to adjust. We can't adjust that hair, can we?
You had to manually adjust that a hair in order to make that happen. So, yeah, we're starting this live. This is, wow, man.
It's been forever.
I'm excited, but I feel out of sorts. We haven't done this in a long time. We took last season off for the majority of the season from doing live egg cuttings. As most of you guys are aware, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on in the court systems with legislation, and we just felt the need to kind of pull back from this stuff for a little bit. So we are back at it now. We do plan to do most of the cuttings this season live. There will be some that we'll have to do recorded. And I'll get into why that is kind of toward the very end. But a few shout outs for the people that were here early. Jessica brought it in at number 1, coming back from a show. Will's Hella Heat, and that's just me responding back there. And we got Northeast. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, Xtreme stuff. I like what it does. It got a lot more information on it this year from Ken Masick and that kind of thing. So that's good to know that Xtreme, Extremist, and Tristripe or Het Tristripe are all separate genes. So exciting information. And John, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for popping in and joining us tonight. We are going to take a few minutes just to take a look at a couple animals kind of in the style we used to do that we produced last season. And we'll kind of do this as we do our lives, just take a quick look at some stuff and see what we produce, what we like, updates on clutches, that kind of thing. And then we'll get in and we'll cut this clutch and see what's going on. So the exciting thing for me anyway about this clutch that we're going to cut this evening is the 2 animals that I did pick up from Ken Masick were Xtreme animals, but this was before Extremist came out and before all this information was delineated to all be separate stuff. So there is a minor remote chance that we could potentially see a visual in this clutch. However, I've done some of these pairings so far and have not had that luxury, so I'm kind of doubtful, but we're still going to make some really cool McKenzie stuff. Or Het Tri, and those come out pretty badass. We'll show you a couple of them from last season that we produced, so this will just have a layer of DG on there, so these should be pretty sweet. Right back where we were down here, just our normal stickers, but we haven't shown this off before. We've had this for some time. We had some of our own personal coins stamped with our logo. This is a metal coin, as Matt is, so you can see there, that is metal. What the plan for this is we have a $2,000 club, I guess, if you will. So you buy a $2,000 animal, or within 30 days you buy $2,000 worth of animals. You're going to get yourself a coin, and then once we have 10 participants, we're going to do a lottery for $2,000 worth of credit with the dungeon. We have 8 people that are in the
the
current club, so to speak, if you will. And then what's on the back of the coin, which you keep, I don't know if you can see that, they're all numerated. So everybody will have a very specific number, and that number will be drawn, and that's how we tell who is going to win the drawing.
What's up, Lou?
And then we start a new set of 10 once we complete that. So that's. I would love to have wow, that didn't come out right. I would have loved to have been able to do that on an annual basis, and we might get there, but it's been a little bit slow getting to that threshold. We had a bunch of stuff that was in that market, especially with all the Zawadi stuff that we had produced, and I'm still sitting on all the Zawadi stuff that I produced. So a lot of that didn't get sold. We haven't gotten there in a rush, but that's okay. I've got everybody's names and emails and all that, and once we hit that, boom, that's going to happen. So I want to show off the DG stuff for myself, and then some of the
I'll do some
McKenzie stuff, just to,
Yep.
I'm going to turn the lights on. Show that stuff off. I don't know if you have anything that you produced last year that you're amped for.
I'll probably
And then
You know, I'll make Will's hella heat some make him happy and throw
puzzles?
show some puzzle stuff.
All right, pop those lights on.
Whoo! Holy cow, those are bright.
You forgot. You forgot.
Just so you guys, I'll just give you a little glimmer. Woo! Those little, yep, there's a couple of those lights up there at the top.
So this beautiful beast of a female I produced. Ooh, she got a little stuck shit there.
Oh, what about our little turntable? We'll put them on the little turntable.
Nah, I'm not gonna spend.
Aw. What am I, chopped liver? Yeah, John. No, you're not.
But we produced this girl. She's growing up pretty good. This is an Orange Dream, Fire, Leopard, Desert Ghost. She's just freaking ridiculous. I love the head. I must have had blue on my hands when I touched her.
Yeah, probably from the markers when we were marking up.
Yeah. So this girl just came out really cool. She looks like super soft and like almost like velvety.
And we got
classic DG.
We got Dave and Joe. They're on the road to the New Hampshire Expo right now. So they're watching in from the road.
Well, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you popping in. Lou Balls, what's going on, brother? So this is a sister. This is another DG. I mean, that head is just bonkers. So I have this girl as a Firefly, Orange Dream, Leopard, Desert Ghost. And I wasn't sure about the OD in her, but I'll show you why I'm convinced she has OD.
Yes, puzzle everything. I would definitely agree with you, John. That's my mentality.
So this is the third sister, the three sisters. So this I think is a Firefly, Leopard, Desert Ghost, with the OD and that OD fire starting to get that washout, and we see that again over here. So these are probably my three favorite DGs that I made last year, other than this guy. Let me grab him.
What's up, LKB? It's definitely been a minute.
Yeah, and this was my holdback male. So I have this guy as, and I could be wrong, as a pastel super inchy Leopard Desert Ghost, and he's 100% het for hypo. So yeah, really excited to get more size on these guys and get them. Hold on, let me shut that door.
Yeah, Jim really hit hard on the DG stuff this year, which is great because he's been at it for the DG stuff for a minute, and it was nice to finally see it come to fruition.
Yeah, thanks, Northeast. Yeah, right, John? I mean, like, goodness gracious. Mythologic, what's going on?
Let's get
Welcome,
really close
Brandon.
to that boy. Look at that.
That head. Yeah, he had his head in a water bowl there, so he's a little glistening-ish. But yeah, I'm excited about these girls. It took me 3 years of going head-to-head to make visuals, and I have like 8 or 9 visual holdbacks from this season. So I finally hit my payload, so to speak.
Welcome, Jay LeClaire.
What's up, Holmes?
And then also Holdback Rack Podcast is in the house.
Yeah, Jessica, she was the first one here.
Is that a boy? Is that boy in rotation? He looks good size. Not yet.
Not yet.
This next season he will be.
My season is like done. Like most of our girls are all finished.
Yeah, we pretty quick season.
Well, not really. We just start in like August, September.
Right.
All right. So the next thing I'm going to grab is to kind of prelude for tonight. I want to show you guys some Xtreme het try animals with McKenzie in the mix because it just gets bonkers with McKenzie. So this is the male holdback from this year that I produced, and you can see a lot of this Tristripe coming in. It almost looks like mountains and clouds. I have this as a McKenzie Fire Enchi Xtreme het try. The Xtreme and the Tristripe, you get like this really irregular kind of pattern in the alien heads. I mean, this potentially could be yellow belly as well. It's just really, really hard to see.
Super pixelated.
Yeah, and you get an extra fat dorsal, and it's usually a complete stripe. It might have a break or two, but usually a big, fat, complete stripe.
Where are you going, buddy? You're the star of the show at the moment. You gotta stay here.
So that's the big bonkers one.
Hey, Caleb.
So this one here would be a step backwards from this animal. This is a female. This is a McKenzie Fire Yellow Belly. See all that speckling down there with the yellow belly? She is definitely extreme. She got that really fat, thick dorsal, like only one break here. But again, with the yellow belly, the extreme, the tri-stripe, these really blocky, weird type of alien heads. And most of them, if not all of them, don't have any eyes in them at all.
And Caleb said that snake looks pretty cool.
Thank you, sir. And then,
Let's see who else just popped in. BBM Reptiles, what's up?
what's going on? All right, and then this...
Northeast
We're actually
Morphs.
kind of doing this backwards. I'm going to step this back one more time to a McKenzie Xtreme Het Tri. So again, no yellow belly in the mix, but you get this really thick, almost complete dorsal. And again, really wonkiness going on with the alien heads, which I believe is a combination of the Xtreme and the Het Tri stripe stuff going on there.
Caleb's like, you're welcome, Uncle. Wills was saying that almost looks Zuwadi-ish.
Yeah, if I didn't know better.
Right?
You're in shed. You're not in shed. So this is another example, so to speak. This is a McKenzie yellow belly. Again, really strong on the yellow belly. Extreme Het Tri. This is one of a twin. There were twins, and the other one's actually in shed. Otherwise, I would have pulled him too. And they're same genes, same everything, and they look really good. So these little guys have been shelved. If I have to pull them as a backup to support the other one that was out here, once we start breeding for this stuff, I will. But at this point in time, they're just sitting on the shelf just to make sure that I have the first run at McKenzie tri-stripes.
Dude, it's going to be some... Stuff's going to be sick.
I hope... My thought is that they're really going to fight each other, just from what I'm seeing with all this wonkiness already.
Right.
So I'm pretty excited, with the tri-stripes down the back, and if the McKenzie is going to do all this craziness on the sides, it should be pretty interesting to see what happens. Did you have anything you wanted to...
Yeah, I got
Got some of that puzzle stuff?
Oh, for sure.
All right, Matt, we're going to switch hands here, and then Matt's going to grab some puzzle.
We'll work up. We'll grab you. Hey, don't get feisty with me. You know that puzzle stuff. This girl's gorgeous. Pastel Orange Dream Puzzle.
What's going on, Chris? Welcome.
So
Thanks for stopping in.
Pairing was
John Feely. What's going on, brother?
Pastel Orange Dream Het Puzzle Banana Orange Dream Het Puzzle to a Het Puzzle.
Yeah, John, I agree. And, that's that extremist stuff that he's been, messing around with. I'm hoping that McKenzie just blows the lid off of things. It looks like it's gonna, but we'll see.
And my pride and joy from the puzzle stuff this past season, only because, so this is a Pastel Orange Dream Banana Puzzle, and Dad is a male maker. This is a female.
That 10% came through.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you could just see that orange on the head, and then in the stripe too.
And then just the purple, like just in random spots in between all the yellow, it's so intense.
Yeah,
Like
it's good.
I know the banana's gonna eventually take over and kind of dull her out a little bit, but
What's going on, Balls of Paradise? Welcome.
the Banana Orange Dream male that I have, he still looks pretty good.
Yeah, John, I agree with that for sure.
Where's that little wonky?
Between the color and it just being pretty dark with the tri-stripe stuff, and then what I'm seeing in the pattern just being really crazy. It's going to be fun, that's for sure. Rainbow puzzles. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I would guess, man. The rainbow is, yeah. I mean, you're going to have a lot of purples and stuff.
What happened to that puzzle that you held back?
It's over here. Back.
She was our slow to start girl. And we're just going straight up classic puzzle right here.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely puzzle, but like that head stamp to that head stamp is a little different
to that head stamp
to this one. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of cryptic floating around in puzzle stuff. I don't know. It's just not a classic puzzle. It may be a cryptic puzzle. I have no idea. To our knowledge, we don't have any other cryptic in the collection, so it would kind of be a stretch. But the male that started a lot of this stuff came from Ozzy, and I know he's got a lot of that stuff floating around now, so yeah. A lot of Blade as well.
Yeah, so super happy with these girls. And then I'm just going to show you some stuff that I'm working on. They're not visual puzzles, but hopefully.
Yeah.
This upcoming
Dave,
season.
Thanks for popping in. Yeah, weirdo /
yeah, like
cryptic or yeah, like that eye stripe is just really weird, and it's super fat. Yeah, she's not a happy camper.
We'll put you back in your little. There you go, Billy.
Something soft and cuddly.
Yeah, this one is just like she's like, yeah, don't touch me. All right, so a project that I'm super excited about working on. Hopefully, 2024 season will be the season that we can make this possible. What you're looking at is a black pastel Kelly orange dream double het Xanthic puzzle.
Banana.
And, oh yeah, I forgot the banana part. It's obvious. It's banana.
Xanthic puzzles.
And out of that clutch, there was a lot of banana stuff.
Kelly is it's a gene that Art DeJacqueline out of Florida produced. Apparently, I think he named it after his wife or his daughter. I can't remember the whole story. It is super, super subtle in the single gene form to the point where I'm not even sure if we've seen them. I know I haven't separately identified them. I've only been able to see them in stacks, and it just adds a lot of spacing, so a lot of blushing. It cleans up a touch, and it amps color a bit, and it becomes more apparent with time than like right out of the first shed, second shed, I can tell, and then it kind of gets lost, and then as the animal starts to hit a year old, a little year and a half old, it okay, because that's not a super pastel, or that's not just black pastel. But it's something that we have, not something that I'm horribly focused on, only because it's a slight impact.
So I actually have a clutch upstairs. The girl.
Yeah, Will, very similar to Lace and Trojan. You can almost never identify them, and they don't do much.
I have a girl that's grabbing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Sometimes, but this is even more so, I think, than some of those other genes. But anyway.
So I actually have a girl that's gravid upstairs. It's a pastel leopard GHI Xanthic that saw my puzzle. So I'm looking to get the leopard and GHI into the Xanthic puzzle stuff also. But if that male doesn't end up getting ready, this male will end up seeing these two girls. They should be ready to go by the end of this year. She is currently in deep shed. That's why she's totally different color. But this is a Firefly Yellow Belly double head Xanthic puzzle and a Firefly double head Xanthic puzzle. So I have 4 girls that should hopefully be to size. The other 2 are fires that are double head. So I'm really hoping to hit this project pretty hard. And like my dream out of this combination here would be a Firefly, Orange Dream, even Black Pastel Xanthic puzzle would be insane. Probably without the Black Pastel more. Probably more of just the Firefly, Orange Dream double visual would be super crazy. And then I'm just going to show one more animal. And then it's part of another double het project that I'm working on. Everybody. Hey, feisty. I just want to show this one off because this just looks super crazy. So this here is a Black Pastel double hit for albino and puzzle. So I'm really looking to try to make some crazy looking Black Pastel albino puzzles because Black Pastel just seems to bring those oranges out really intense in albino, and I think the puzzle will just make it crazy enough just to make it look super cool. But this is the holdback from a recent clutch that hatched earlier at the beginning of the year. I think January is when they hatched. Or no, beginning of February.
I want to cut eggs, so.
Jim's over here dancing, ready to cut.
You guys ready? Woo!
That was a bug zapper.
Thanks, man. We appreciate that. Ready to cut some eggs? I'm ready to cut some eggs.
Let's do it. We haven't done this in a while.
This is a long while.
Thank you, BBM. Appreciate it. Woo! Look how dimpled those are. They are ready to go.
They are rocking ready to go. Woohoo! We have 9 eggs to have fun with this evening. These are all just like falling right apart, so they're definitely ready.
They are ready to go.
Sometimes they struggle to come apart. You can see these are all just click, click, pop, pop. All right, so I mean the best I could really do is an exact replica of Mom, which would be an OD Fire McKenzie Xtreme, which looks like a really funky OD Fire and just great color. So I'll take OD Max. I'll take just about anything, to be honest. And there is no pastel, so that's definitely OD.
Oh yeah, orange is really popping off of
Yeah,
there.
I don't necessarily see Xtreme off the rip, but look at that little hook. See that little hook in the pattern right there?
Yeah.
It's really fine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, fisherman's hook.
Yeah. Came straight from Hawaii. It's the Maui hook. I'm almost shaking. I don't know why. It's not like I haven't cut eggs. We cut eggs all last year.
It's just that you haven't done it in a while.
Oh, is that a puzzle?
I know, right? It looked kind of crazy enough.
Yeah. That might be like a Mac Fire. Oh, it's really funky. That may be a Mac, OD Mac. I don't know. Ooh, it's all quiet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, I hit a normal. Not really a normal, but normal-ish.
They're so rare now.
I know. go. Here we go. Stack it up.
Some craziness going in there.
I don't know. That almost looks like a puzzle. You can see like it's trying to Tristripe for sure. But it almost looks pastel, and I know there's no pastel in it. So. This is not her first clutch, so.
No.
Here we go.
There's an Xtreme.
Yeah, that's a Mac Xtreme.
Yeah. Maybe yellow belly?
There's no yellow belly that I know of in there. So McKenzie Xtreme, hit try. That does look pretty funky though.
This one had what, fire and what?
OD, Fire, Mac, Xtreme.
That's right.
To a Tristripe. That's an Xtreme. Fire Xtreme. That one's pretty cool. Those alien heads look pretty cool.
Yeah. Definitely a little alien staring at you.
Yeah. Two more after this one. Ooh. OD. OD. I'm not getting the stacks. Usually we get pretty good stacks. We're just getting punished for not doing lives all last year. That's normal. We're not doing good today. I mean, there's a couple decent animals in there for sure, but...
Yeah, they're all hit try.
Well, yeah, I want it stacked up.
You want mom that's hit try.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. OD Fire Mac. That might be it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be an OD Fire Mac. If that's a female, I'll take that. I don't have Xtreme, but I got a lot of other Xtreme stuff. Dude, look at that. The color is
crazy.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm liking that. There's my stack. Yeah, that's a nice animal right there. Yeah, and we are
Yeah, these two, that one and that one.
No, and what I was going to say is, I at least am doing things very differently this year. Years past, I like, if this was the clutch last year, I would keep all those Max and Xtremes, and I mean, I have 5 or 6 of those animals from last season already. So, this stacked one here, if that's a female, maybe if it's a boy, I might hold on to that. But everything else I'm gonna put up for sale. There's gonna be a lot of those minimal holdbacks this season, so there's going to be a lot more stuff available that would have in the past been holdback quality. I just can't keep everything the way we have. I mean, I personally held like 63 animals last season. I can't keep doing that. I don't have the square footage for it.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see. But I had a long day today. We got up, I cleaned. Matt came over, we fed snakes. My wife was in Tennessee visiting my son, so I went to pick her up, and her flight got delayed by like 3.5 hours. So, I mean, it's like an hour to get there, and of course you get there early, right? Because, you know, you don't want to be late. So I was down there at like 1:45, and the flight didn't like 5 o'clock, quarter after. So it's been a long day, and then Matt came over a little bit earlier before we went live here, and we prepped for the New Hampshire show. So we will be at the New Hampshire show tomorrow. I know Brandon from Mythologic, he's on here. He's got some animals I'm delivering to him in New Hampshire. If you guys are in New Hampshire, definitely swing by the table. I talked to them yesterday, the promoters for the show, and we actually have 2 tables now instead of trying to squeeze everything onto one. So that was really good. I'm glad we have the space to put things out there. We are going to be bringing some proven breeding. Oh my good lord!
Proven breeder.
Proven females to the show. We picked up these cool containers. So these are like not Home Depot. These are Walmart specials. You get 2 of them for $10. They went on sale after we bought them. They were like $6 or $7. Other people were telling me. But we're going to put just the little clips on them to keep the lids on.
And these are shoe boxes, by the way.
Yeah, they're clear shoe boxes. They come pre-vented.
Yeah, they already have holes in them.
The plan was we were going to put these on and just have them.
Woo! And you should see what happens.
And as you can see, no matter what size, they don't stay on there.
I think almost took Jim out a couple times trying to put those on.
Yeah. So the way my brain works, I go down engineering rabbit holes, and I kind of came up with this system. So you can buy these little latches. They're spring loaded, and we just drilled some holes, put some rivets in them, and then we just used a soldering iron to melt it down so these would actually sit in, and then it locks in place. They work great. They're clear. They're not extremely durable. They scuff easy. So these aren't going to be a longevity thing. This is a cheap, I won't say cheap, but an inexpensive way to put adult animals on the table. And it actually is crystal clear. It looks pretty good. I mean, I got some cleanup when I get up to the show, but we're just a little rushed today with trying to get everything done. But as we always do, before we completely sign off here, and again, before you guys dip out, again, I do want to appreciate. Good, I can't freaking talk. I want to thank you guys for showing up tonight and share our appreciation with you. I'm so happy that so many decided to come out and spend some time with us Saturday night here as we start to get back into the mix of things and starting to get these lives going. So this is the first one. This was the outlier. She was early. The next one's like a month away, so we won't have another live for.
And then the rapid fire after that.
And then it's gonna start really chugging along. Maybe a little bit busier. June, July will be bonkers.
And for you puzzle lovers in there is a clutch in the incubator. It's a pastel lesser het puzzle to a pastel red stripe het puzzle. So
yeah,
fingers crossed.
For all you puzzle people, you want to show up for that one for sure. Red Stripe does great things. Hopefully we can hit it without pastel. I know Will, Royal Canadian Reptiles, has a pastel Red Stripe
puzzle
or tri-stripe.
I think it's puzzle.
Puzzle.
Yeah. You were talking about it, kind of.
Yeah, and
nullifies the.
Pastel has its place. But I mean, I have some clown animals that have red stripe in them with pastel, and it just hides things. It likes to hide, especially red stripe. So I'm hoping we don't hit it in these combos, so it'll be easy to see what the red stripe influence is on puzzle. But that'll be the odd gods thing, and we'll see what happens with that.
And you think that's crazy? Wait until you see Jim should be getting eggs at some point with a banana orange dream puzzle to a red stripe het puzzle.
Chris, thank you for that, man. Northeast, thank you for that. Really, we're happy to be back.
Yeah, it feels good.
We missed it a lot. We are going to be doing, I'm slightly convicted with certain things. I don't know that we'll be doing, the drinks and stuff in the beginning, and I'm going to try my best to watch my mouth. So maybe we can make some of these videos child-friendly, but I don't know if I'm really going to be too concerned and go that road, but... I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but just happy to be back. Happy that you guys are here with us. And until next time, peace out. Thank you.